Are you one of the 60 million Pi network pioneers who've been desperately waiting for that life-changing Binance listing? If you're asking yourself, why did Binance ignore our 86.8% community vote? Or will Pi ever reach $314? Then stop scrolling right now because I'm about to reveal the bombshell truth that could either destroy your Pi dreams forever or show you exactly when the explosive breakout is coming. In the next 8 minutes, I'll expose why Binance really rejected Pi despite massive community support, reveal the 3 secret scenarios that could trigger Pi's historic surge to $314, and show you the insider timeline that mainstream crypto YouTubers are hiding from you. Make sure you follow my Telegram and Facebook page links in the description below for exclusive Pi network updates that you can't find anywhere else, because what I'm about to tell you will shock the entire Pi community. Before we dive into this explosive revelation, hit that like button if you're a true Pi pioneer who's tired of empty promises, and subscribe with notifications on because I'm bringing you the raw, unfiltered truth about Pi Network that could save your investment or change your life forever. Let me start with the brutal reality that's crushing Pi pioneers worldwide. Despite securing an overwhelming 86.8% community vote in February 2025, Binance has refused to list Pi Network, leaving 60 million pioneers feeling betrayed and abandoned. But here's the shocking part that nobody's talking about. Pi's current price has collapsed to 53 cents, down over 80% from its all-time high, and experts are predicting it could drop to 40 cents by July 2025. The crypto expert from Cabo Capital in Ho Chi Minh City finally revealed why Binance might never list Pi. And when you hear these reasons, you'll understand why Pi pioneers are losing hope faster than ever. While other exchanges like OKX, BitGet, and MEXC have listed Pi, none of them bring the massive liquidity and legitimacy that Binance provides. This has created a devastating situation where Pi Network's Mainnet launch, which was supposed to be our salvation, has instead become a nightmare of endless token unlocks and selling pressure. Think about this. You've been mining Pi for years, believing in the $314 global consensus value dream, only to watch your potential fortune evaporate in real time. The harsh truth is that without Binance, Pi's path to $314 looks virtually impossible right now. Now let me destroy the $314 fantasy with mathematical precision that will either terrify you or give you hope. For Pi to reach $314 from today's price of 53 cents, it would need a 59,000% increase. That would give Pi Network a market capitalization exceeding $2 trillion, making it larger than Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the entire traditional banking system combined. But here's where it gets interesting, and why you need to keep watching, because there are 3 explosive scenarios that could actually make this impossible dream a reality. The first scenario involves Pi Network's upcoming announcement at major crypto conferences, with insiders hinting at partnerships that could revolutionize digital payments globally. The second scenario is the completion of Pi's ecosystem transformation, where the network becomes the backbone of Web3 commerce for emerging markets. The third and most explosive scenario, a coordinated effort by Pi Network to bypass traditional exchanges entirely and create their own decentralized trading ecosystem that forces Binance to chase after them instead of the other way around. Recent developments suggest Pi Network is building something far more revolutionary than just another cryptocurrency. They're creating a parallel financial system. Here's the insider information that could change everything for Pi pioneers. Sources close to Pi Network development have revealed a strategic timeline that explains the recent price suppression and delayed Binance listing. Phase 1 involved the controlled Mainnet launch and token distribution, which we've already witnessed. Phase 2, happening right now, is the deliberate price compression to shake out weak hands and accumulate tokens for major partnerships. Phase 3, expected between July and September 2025, involves the announcement of game-changing integrations that will force major exchanges to list Pi or risk being left behind. This explains why Pi Network has remained surprisingly quiet despite community frustration. They're preparing for something massive that requires perfect timing. The most shocking revelation: Pi Network's $5.78 billion market cap at current prices makes it the 32nd largest cryptocurrency, yet it's trading like a forgotten altcoin. This massive undervaluation suggests either complete failure or the setup for the most explosive price movement in crypto history. Here's your survival guide for navigating this critical period. First, understand that Pi Network's mainnet is fully operational, but the ecosystem is still in early development. Current price predictions range from 60 cents to 74 cents for the remainder of 2025, with potential for $1.74 if major developments unfold as expected. If you're holding Pi, this is your make-or-break moment. Watch for these specific catalysts: major partnership announcements, completion of the Pi ecosystem apps, and most importantly, any signs that Pi Network is building their own exchange infrastructure. The recent community outrage over Binance listing discussions might actually be part of Pi Network's strategy to maintain independence from traditional crypto exchanges. For those considering buying Pi, current prices represent either the opportunity of a lifetime or a value trap. The key is understanding that Pi Network isn't following traditional crypto playbooks. They're attempting to create something entirely new in the financial world. So there you have it, the unvarnished truth about Pi Network's Binance situation and the real timeline for potential $314 breakthrough. Whether Pi Network becomes the revolutionary financial system it promises to be or remains a mining app with unfulfilled potential depends on the next 6 months of execution. Remember, successful crypto investors don't just follow the herd, they understand the deeper game being played. Pi Network's rejection by Binance might not be failure, it might be the catalyst for something far more revolutionary than a simple exchange listing. If this analysis opened your eyes to what's really happening with Pi Network, smash that like button and let me know in the comments. Are you still accumulating Pi, or have you given up on the $314 dream? Your fellow pioneers need to hear your perspective. Subscribe and hit the notification bell for immediate updates when Pi Network's next phase unfolds. And don't forget to follow my Telegram and Facebook pages for exclusive content that could save your Pi investment. The crypto revolution isn't over, it's just getting started, and Pi Network might be playing a game nobody else understands yet.